Thank you so much for welcoming me. It is a true pleasure to join you this evening to mark the opening of the Myanmar Diaspora Human Rights Advocacy Capacity Building Program. Personally, I have been involved in organizing similar courses for Burmese activists in both Thailand and Myanmar. As a facilitator and co-organizer of these programs, I'm very impressed with the DTP program. And of course, I'm the great fan of Mr. Jose Ramos Horta. We share the same vision, missions for human rights and for democracy. I take great pride in now and again addressing DTP causes as the National Unity Government's Ministry of Human Rights. Some of you are joining from inside Myanmar, where you continue to fight for freedom, rights, and democracy at great personal risks. It takes tremendous courage, and I thank you for your commitment to our people and to our nation. As of today, at least 1,260 of our people, including children, women, even the pregnant woman, has been killed by the military. Another 10,143 has been arrested. Many of them are subject to torture, disappearance, and sexual violence. Another 65 people has been sentenced to death by military tribunals. Senior United Nations officers, including the High Commissioner of Human Rights and the Special Rapporteur on Myanmar, has held the military responsible for the human rights catastrophes. They have also said that the military atrocities likely compose crime against humanity and war crime. This is because the attacks are deliberate, widespread, and systematic, targeting civilians and conducted in the full knowledge of the junta leadership. To repeat, these crimes, including murders, rapes, severe deprivation of physical liberty, and enforced disappearances. Tragically, for many in Myanmar, this fight for human rights has come at the cost of the life of the freedom. My own stories go back to 1988 and that revolution of our generation. The military atrocities drove us into the jungles, and then, just as now, the youth are forced to take up arms to fight for their survival. For many years, I was exiled from my homeland, and I'm again now. And just as then, I remain committed to the overthrow of the military. It was in the jungle camps that I first grasped the true meaning of human rights. At the 1988 protest and demonstration, we would shout for democracy, shout for human rights, but I did not yet have a true sense of what these things means to me. Out of hunger for knowledge, we set up the jungle university in the middle of the camp, in our camp along the Thai-Burma border, that we filled with the donated books. We learned as much as we could. Here, I found a copy of Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and it was unlike anything I have read. It spoke of equality and it challenged discrimination. Amongst all the suffering and violation that I saw around me, human rights finally made sense. I began to collect human rights violation cases and document the experiences to share with the world, including United Nations, to shine light on the military crime against its own people. This is my mission at the time. As this effort grew, I got the opportunity to study at Columbia University. And from then, I started my own organization of Human Rights Education Institute of Burma, This is the institute. My mission is to raise the awareness of the people on human rights and building the capacity of the advocates, and also collectively working together for protection and promotion of human rights for our people. Our mission was to share knowledge, to teach human rights, and to equip future generations to keep the world aware of the people's struggle. Over the years, we trained thousands of participants. Many of them, I proudly say, they are taking part actively in this current Spring Revolution by all means possible. Today, we all face a new struggle again. We are part of the new Spring Revolution. Our country and our people are suffering terribly, so we must rebuild our nation. Each of us has been given the gift of education opportunities. This DDB course is a new opportunity for all of you. And with that comes responsibility together. A responsibility to do all you can with the new knowledge in service to our country and to all those denied such opportunities. We must never stop learning. Also, it is important that we must never stop working for Myanmar. This program always comes at an exceptionally important time. I express my gratitude to the DDB for generously holding this in this right time, and to the NUG representative office in Australia, led by Dr. Aung Myo, for its extraordinary effort in support. Myanmar needs a new generation of human rights defenders and advocates, and this is what this course will equip you with. For our part, the NUG remain committed to bringing the military-haunted crimes to the world attention and to pursuing accountability. In closing, I wish you very successful courses, and I thank you again for your leadership, for your courage, and for your service to the Myanmar people. Thank you so much.